Hi, my name is Peacock Taylor from Keep Lake Como Beautiful, and I am here to say that Lake Como does not need more vague concern. It needs a framework strong enough to sort the issue, name the role, and move the work. Last week, I told you why the workshop exists. This week, I want to tell you what sits underneath it. The resident power framework. In plain language, this is not a slogan. It is not a branding technique. It's not a fancy way to talk our way around the work. Again, it's a decision tool. It helps us look at an issue, sort where it fits, decide what role, what entity, what should be at play. We choose the right power lever, name the barrier to progress, and define what success actually looks like. Because Lake Como does not need more vague concern. It needs a structure that can hold under pressure. Read the blog because this week I'm breaking down the framework. Let me make this plain. The Resident Power Framework is not a slogan. It's not something cute to put on a flyer and ignore later. It is a working tool. Its job is to help people move from reaction and frustration into repeatable civic structure. The framework materials say that directly. That means start with an issue, not the personality. Then you sort it, you choose a role, you pick the lever, you name the barrier, you define the next action, and then you identify what progress would actually look like for Lake Como. That is structure. Read the blog because I'm breaking down all the parts. So let's talk about the parts. The framework gives us 5 categories. That's where the work lives. 19 subcategories. That's what the work touches. 3 roles. That's how people show up. 6 power levers. That's how influence will be exercised. And 10 barriers. What the work is trying to reduce. Now, that may sound like a lot, but honestly, it's less complicated than trying to keep doing neighborhood work off of vibes, old habit, and random reactions. This is how you stop confusing concern with strategy. Read the blog because I'm talking about power. One reason this framework matters is because too many people think power is random. It is not. The framework teaches that neighborhood power is exercised through levers: policy, process, narrative, network, capital steering, and data. That means the real question is not just who's mad today, who posted what, who showed up loud. The real question is which lever is doing the work. Because if you cannot name the lever, you're probably not moving strategically yet. So let's just say another thing the framework fixes is role confusion. KLCB does not play the same role in every situation. Sometimes the role is lead, building the system, running the work, coordinating the people. Sometimes the role is partner, supporting another lead entity, helping deliver or connecting resources. And sometimes the role is advocate, educating, documenting, watchdogging, pushing for resident-centered outcomes when somebody else controls the decision. That matters because clarity beats confusion every time. Read the blog because I'm discussing the roles. So this is why the framework matters. It gives Lake Como something stronger than reaction. It gives the neighborhood a way to sort the issue, name the role, identify the lever, define the barrier, and move toward a visible result. Now, that does not solve everything overnight, but it does give serious people a structure they can actually use. And next week, I'm going to talk about what happens when people bring that structure into the room.